Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to my review of the movie A Monster Calls. This is the new movie starring Liam Neeson, Sigourney Weaver, and Felicity Jones. But I'll tell you, when you leave this film, those aren't the people you'll be talking about. You will be talking about Louis McDougall. Who's Louis McDougall? Glad you asked. Louis McDougall is a ridiculously talented young actor who has completely exploded on the scene with this film. In this movie, he plays Connor. Now, Connor's mom, played by Felicity Jones, has terminal cancer. So Connor's dealing with that. And of course, that's not an easy thing to deal with. He's picked on at school, he's a bit of a loner. And also the fact that his grandmother, played by Sigourney Weaver, keeps checking in, but he doesn't necessarily have a great relationship with her. He needs help. And that help appears in the form of a monster. Like a legit monster, like a tree that turns into a monster, which is voiced over by Liam Neeson. And Liam Neeson does such a great job because he's got one of those really amazing hypnotic voices. Like, I would love to just hang out with him and Morgan Freeman and just listen to them talk to each other all day. Anyways, this movie, what made this movie really strong was the fact that I felt there was a strong sense of realism in terms of how Connor had to deal with the fact that his mother had cancer and dealing with all of those aspects of it. Dealing with the fact that mom and dad are separated and I don't really want to go and stay with grandma. And then the monster appears and the monster's trying to basically be his Mr. Miyagi and spark some, provide him with different ways of looking at things. This movie was really well done and I really enjoyed it. It's one of those movies that is totally flying under the radar, and I'm hoping that you have a chance to check it out. Warning, though, the movie is very dark. Again, like I mentioned, it deals with some very serious themes, so if you're in the mood for something lighthearted, you don't want to go and see A Monster Calls. It's based on a book, and I'm actually interested in going to check out the book after seeing this film, but I thought they did a really, really good job with it. The same director that did this movie also did the tsunami movie, The Impossible, a few years ago that had Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts. So fantastic job directing this film. The cinematography was beautiful. It was just a very, very strong movie, and I really enjoyed it. I give this movie a B. Again, there's a lot of great movies that are out in the cinema right now, and it's a very different type of film to go and check out. But again, if you get a chance to check it out, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. If you see A Monster Calls, I want to know what you think. Let me know. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Keith, and I'll see you at the movies.